Hi guys, welcome back. A bit sooner than planned. So I decided, whilst watching another flosstube video, to do WIPGO for next year as part of my plans and to help me reach some goals. So I was watching a video by Becky Skipper, and she said that she wanted to take part next year. And I had heard of WIPGO before, but I've never done it, and I sort of forgot about it a bit. And it was an idea by Jessie Marie Does Stuff. I will try to link the video into the comments, although I will be uploading this on my tablet, and I'm not quite sure how to do that. If not, I'll go back onto my PC, and I find it much easier to copy and paste and do stuff on my desktop than I do with tablets and phones. And yeah, so I went on to Jessie Marie Does Stuff video. She done one especially for WIPGO 2021, and explained all the new rules, not really rules, but you know, and sort of how it works and stuff for anyone that's new to it. So I will link that video to the bottom. If not, I'll try and link her page or something. But basically, for anyone who doesn't know WIPGO, you have a board, or create a chart or whatever, 5 squares by 5, so you end up with 25 squares. You allocate numbers 1 to 25 to the squares, and then allocate a goal, a stitchy goal, to that number. So although from reading or watching a video, some people don't necessarily do all stitching goals, because some people will knit and crochet and blah blah blah. And the idea is that once you've reached that goal, you cross it off and you go for like a line or a full house or something like that. But so basically what she'll do is, I don't think I'm explaining this very well. She will, on the 27th of each month, I think it was, draw out 2 numbers. So say 10 and 20. And whatever those goals are, that's your goals for that month. Once you've done it, you know, crossed it off. And then say if you've got like a line, a whole line of crossed off goals, then you sort of arrange a little reward for yourself, you know. So I thought this was a really good way to go through all my WIPs, to help get a bit of work on all my WIPs. I know I've not explained that the best, but basically you have 25 numbers, 25 goals, and you tick them off as you go through, as they get drawn, and you work on them. Yeah, I've not explained that. I feel like I've rushed that, as I apologise. So what I've done is I got out all my WIPs, and sorted out and wrote out a list of my goals, the things that I want to achieve. So the first thing I've done with all my WIPs, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 WIPs. I'm going to UFO 3 of them. 2, 3. So the first one is this. I've had this for years and years and years, and that's how far I've got on it. I've not worked on it for I don't know how long, for a good number of years I have not worked on this. Some of you may not even have seen this. I just got it because I think it was cheap on eBay. Like, I picked it up, it was just a cheap auction lot. I'm never going to finish that. I've got no one to give it to. I don't want it. If out of these that I'm using, it's only really this one. Yeah, if there is anyone that wants that, I'm quite happy to send it to you. If there's someone that you know that loves Forever Friends and you think that you can finish that off, by all means, let me know. Message me. I'm on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. And I'm more than happy to send that to someone if they want it. Just let me know. The second one is my farming one. Now, I think I showed this in a video a few months ago. And the reason why I'm UFOing this is that one, I only have do I thought I was, am I? Yeah, I am. I'm missing, here I am. I'm missing a part of the chart. And this was from Cross Stitch Crazy. Again, I think it was Cross Stitch Crazy. So it's got no date on there. But when I collected the magazines, I was still living at home. You're talking maybe over 10 years ago. I've tried a few times to try and find the other chart and stuff. I can't. I've got loads of threads in there I can use. That's how far I got with it, and I did enjoy stitching it. Everyone's like a little mini finish and they're nice bright colours, but I've got no one to give that to. That's not something that I would do for Poppy. I think I started it originally for one of my cousin's kids. They're all grown up and in senior school. We've got no other young kids in the family, like young babies or anything like that. I just know I'm not going to finish it. I'm not going to stitch on it. There's a lot of threads there, really, that I could be using in other projects. So yeah, that's going. The other one is this. I started it, I think, I can't even remember what for. I think I was doing that unicorn. That's as far as I got. I don't know what, I was probably bored and wanted something a bit different. I will unpick that because I don't know if you can tell, but there is an opalescent fabric. So it would be good to do a Christmas piece on or something, you know. So yeah, so that's going. I think I've only got one colour in there. I've only got the pink in there. So yeah, so with what was left, I looked at the projects and I was like, what do I want to get done? My two main focus pieces are going to be the European Bistro. This I've had for maybe 15 years. Got quite a bit done. Oh, let me just turn it up that way. Got quite a bit done. I got really into it a couple of months ago and actually completed like nearly most of this section here. So knocked off quite a big chunk. But I've still got a big chunk left. So I've got all up here. That is the top. So you can see I need to do all across the top and then again at the bottom. So you can sort of see where the bottom is. And I need to run that all the way along. So quite a lot to do on that, I think. And that's even without starting on the back stitching. I want to get that finished next year. It's been going on for long enough now. and I'm not sick of it. I absolutely love it. I think once it's completed, it is going to look the nuts. I've now lost a piece, but I want it done. The other one I want to finish is my orcas. Again, this has probably been a WIP for a very similar amount of time. Again, I've done quite a bit. So I've just got that water to do in that bit there, which isn't a lot. It's not a lot. There's nothing in this bit here, so it is literally, let me just this bit here, really, along here, along that bottom bit, and then the trees, so say this half. So yeah, not a whole lot. So I've done some goals based on these two, based on getting these finished. And these will be my 2 focus pieces. So probably what I would like to do is work on them both for a period of time each month. Now, I've done like tried a rotation and stuff like that before, and it has just not worked for me. So I'd like to say I would like to do a week on each, but I'm not going to stick to that. Don't hold me to it. I don't know whether I can stick to that. My concentration for stitching at the moment isn't fantastic. I'm getting to sort of like roughly about 100 stitches, and then I'm getting a bit bored, and I'm watching telly, and so yeah. Oh, sorry, close up. So yeah. The other one then, so I'll go through my oh, I've not got my heaven and earths. Oh, it's going to take too much. I've got 2 heaven and earth pieces. I've got the Egyptian Queen, and I've got the Together We Stand, which is the eagles. So 2 of my goals are going to include those as well. I've just not got them here to be able to show you. So my number 1 goal, as in number 1 on here, not my number 1 overall, is to reach 10% on the Egyptian Queen. So that's I recognise that I'm not going to get all that done in a month. So some of these goals, although they might be my focus for that month, they're not going to get completed that month. But you've got the year. That's what's so good about this, is that you've got the year really to complete these goals. So, but I'm obviously not going to cross it off until I've completed it. So at the moment, I am at 1,168 stitches, which comes to 1.07%. To get that 10%, I need to do 10,885 stitches. So I think that's actually quite a big goal for me. I know you think, you've got a whole year to do that, but I've also got a whole year to do all these other goals and finish these off and stuff like that. So, but 10% I think is a good amount. It's a lot of a smaller piece than the eagles. So, and I do enjoy stitching the heights. So I could quite, stitch on that probably for like a solid week before I get bored of it. Plus it takes so long to bloody set them up with like the Lowry frame and the hoops and stuff like that. So yeah. Number 2 is to stitch one planet. So this is one that hasn't come out for a long time, since last year probably. I bought the pattern off Etsy last year. It's called Planet Baubles. It's by someone called Sherry Nidifa. I've just completely butchered that. But I got it off Etsy. My dad is massively into space, so I was like, oh great, nice little Christmas one. I never done it. That's as far as I got. just one bauble. So, which is this one up here. So the next one that I would stitch is probably going to be, what one, this one. So this one, just because it's easy to get across. And yeah, I've got that a few times. I think I've got it 3 times to stitch one bauble. If I enjoy it, I mean, I would like to get that done for Christmas this next year. I'll talk about a bit more why I want to get that done next year in my next update video. But yeah, so there's that one. So I would probably try and work on that more than my 3 months. And it maybe I can get more than one planet done in a month, because some of them are only small. The one I done was particularly fiddly because it was, I think, green and yellow. It's got like 3 different shades in it in that small circle. So number 3 is to finish my Nan bookmark. So I found this freebie that I got with a magazine years and years ago. Oh, Cross Stitch Crazy in 2010. So this is 10 years old. And I want to do bookmarks for my Nan, my sister and my dad, again for Christmas next year. So it will be to finish the Nan bookmark. I think the good thing about this is actually you've got, so I'll just do this one for example, so I can feel a sneeze coming on. If I wanted to do that one, although it says for niece, you know, I could quite easily change that, you know, to Nan. I actually quite like that one, seeing that one and the one on the back, even though it says daughter. So I'll go through these actually, and just trying to find the Nan one, but granddad, cousin, friend, oh, grandma, yeah, see, I'm not a big lover of that one, to be fair, so I'll probably pick another one. So I've got that for 3 challenges. I've got Finish Nan, Finish Sister, which I've started. That's what I've done so far. And the one I'm stitching there is this one this one here. So it's just this pattern here is just the same at the bottom as there's sister in it. And I thought quite that. I like that one. I thought it's cute. I think the blue are meant to be wings, but I think I might do them like in a lilac or a purple colour, just because I think she'd prefer that. So challenge number 4 is to get 500 stitches in Rome. This will also be a new start for me. If you remember the saga from my previous videos, I started stitching it a while ago. Then the fabric was too small. So yeah, 500 stitches in Rome. Challenge number 5. I will go through all these. I apologise if anyone gets bored, but this is my first time that I've done it, so I didn't know what to put as challenges for myself, as goals. So I'll go through them because they might help somebody else who it's their first time and they haven't done it before. So number 5 was stitch the P in floral P. So that is this one that I'm going to do for Poppy's bedroom. I don't think, oh, I do have a colour picture. Do I? Oh, I sort of have a colour picture where it's split up into its sections. There we go. So I don't want to show it for too long because I know some people get funny about showing charts. I mean, I don't really think you can see much from that, but there we go. So stitch the P in floral P. These are quite big pieces actually. I'm doing it on my God, what did I order? 28 count, I think. Oh my God, I better check then. 28 count. I've got all my, where are my fabrics for it? Oh no, I have got all my fabrics in there. I ordered them from Marnie's mixed bag. They came the other week and I was like, can't see them, but they are in there. So this will be the equivalent to a 14 count. So it will be about 34 by 30 centimetres. It says on Ada, but I got even weave just because I thought that would be easy with black work. This is the first time that I've done a black work piece, so something new for me for the year, which is why I wanted to get this one in. Same as for the Rome, this is a country cottage needleworker one, and it's on linen. And I've not stitched on linen before, and I've not done one by this maker before, designers. So both these pieces I'm looking forward to. They'll both be a challenge in their own right, even without these goals. Number 6 was reach 10% on the Eagles, Together We Stand. So at the moment I'm at 13,221 and at 6%. So I need to do 21,000 stitches. I'm just about there. I probably have stitched a little bit more than that. So I was using my iPad. I've now got the chart in Pattern Keeper. And because I was halfway through page 2, of course I've had to try and work out what I've already stitched and mark it off. But I think I'm just about there now. So some of that is going to be what I haven't stitched for this particular challenge, but I don't think it's going to be much. It's certainly going to be, I think, under 1,000 by quite a bit, I think, to be honest. If I manage to reach that 10%, I'll go a little bit over just in case. So number 7 was 1,000 stitches in European Bistro. That should try and help me get it finished. I went for 1,000. Some of the others I've got are only 500 or 750. I went for 1,000 because a lot of that top bit and a lot of the bottom are only half stitches, so they're a bit quicker and easier to get into a flow with. So I thought I'd up it a bit and do 1,000. Number 8 is to finish the sister bookmark. Number 9 is to get 500 stitches in Poppy, and that is Poppy, my Mill Hill bead set, not my daughter. So this was gifted to me by a lovely lady. It's nice to stitch on. It's lovely to stitch on. This is the first Mill Hill one I've done, larger piece. I've done a little acorn that I've never FFO'd, but so this is where I'm at the moment, and I want to get 500 stitches in. I think I've got this in twice, yeah. So for two times, I'll put in, hopefully throughout that year, 1,000 or more stitches, which actually for something like that will, I imagine, make quite a big difference. So I'm looking forward to that one. One of the other ones I've got is to stitch the pizza in Rome. So this is, I've just tried to mix it up a little bit. So you can see on here, you've got the little pizza shop. So I thought, you know, for 1 month, I'll focus on that. I just tried to mix it up, and I didn't want to put so many stitches in this, put so many stitches in that. You know, I just wanted to mix it up a bit. Number 10 is to finish my orcas. Number 12 to stitch one planet. Number 13, stitch 1,000 stitches in blue. So looking through my kits, most of them have some sort of blue in them. So I mean, the Rome one has, Poppy's one has, I think the Positivity Rules has. Yeah, even the planets have got blue, the orcas is blue. So pretty much everything has got blue in. 750 stitches in Santa. So this is my cheeky Santa. That's on my stand at the moment. I was stitching this the other day. So this is my cheeky Santa. So I'm not too fussed about getting this done or completed next year for Christmas or anything. I think I might have this in twice for 2 challenges, 750. It's just nice and easy to stitch on. It's just on a 14 count Ada. It's easy just to, yeah, to get along with. You can see a bit of detail there. If I don't put these bits and pieces back as I go along, we'll just end up with stuff everywhere. Stitch the green border in Rome is number 15. So that's the green bit that runs along the bottom. Finish the dad bookmark is number 16. 17 is 750 stitches in the orcas. I went for less in the orcas than the European Bistro just because there's less to do. As I said earlier, it's the European Bistro has got mainly half stitches in. 18 is stitch 2 patterns in the floral P, so 2 patterns of the black work. I don't know whether that's a bit ambitious to say 2 patterns, but I think I'm going to enjoy stitching on it, and I think it's like my cat has got a thing about my laptop, and whenever I've got my back turned, she's sitting on the keyboard. I think because it must be quite warm, but like that's why you can see I've had to like fold the screen over a little bit just to stop her from like sitting on it. Get Lily off. Come on. Get your foot off. Let's say hello. Hello. Oh, good girl. There we go. Where was I? Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm a bit ambitious for saying 2 patterns in the floral P because of the size, and I've never done it before, but we'll give it a go. Number 19 is 1,000 stitches in the European Bistro. Number 20, 500 stitches in Poppy. 21 is finish the European Bistro. 22 is 1,000 stitches in red. 23 is stitch 1 planet. 24 is 1,000 stitches in positivity rules. I am still stitching part 1. I don't know what it is. And I'm gutted because I love it. So I love the colours, I love everything, but I just not filled it, and I was so excited to start this, but I don't know what it is. So that's what I've got so far. 1,000 stitches should, I think, finish at least part 1. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I've just not really been in the mood for it. How was this? So yeah. And then number 25 was 750 stitches in Santa. So that's my 25 goals. I might I need to do some sort of bingo card. I suppose I might do that on my computer. I think I've got black ink. I know my colours run out. So yeah, I need to do that. Back on that table. Then yeah, I'm just really looking forward to it. I've joined a group. I think I'm just waiting to be accepted. She's doing some other extra things throughout the year to do with, and in the groups and stuff like that, to do with WIPGO. I don't know if I'll take part in that, but I'll like being in the group and seeing everyone's progress and sort of sharing mine. I just need to think of a goal, a reward, if you like. And what I thought of was, what if each month, each goal, I gave myself, I think, £5. yeah, I think it was £5 for each goal, and I'll put it in a pot that I can't get in. And then at the end of next year, then hopefully what I really would love is a Christmas Haid. And that would give me enough to hopefully buy the chart and kit it out, the threads and stuff, and the fabric and everything. It will certainly be the bulk of it. So yes, that's what I thought I'd do. That's the only thing I can think of so far. I want to do stitch from stash. So there's no point me saying each month I reward myself with £10 credit to spend on cross stitch, because I don't need it. I've got, and like I've mapped out here, challenges for the whole year without anything new, without having to buy anything. So I don't really want to do that. So the only thing I can think of is by rewarding myself with something that I know that I'm really going to love. And I've loved seeing everyone's Christmas haids like these last few months. Just the detail in them, and they're just stunning. And I love doing my haids. They take me forever, and I'll probably be like 60 before I can put it up on the wall. And you put all that work in, and you only have it up for like a month of the year. But you know, that 1 month, yeah, it's gonna look amazing. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think of at the moment. So if anyone that's done it before, if you think of something that what rewards you've given yourself, or anything else that you think might be a good idea, then let me know. So yeah, there may be another video coming up, I don't know, before the update one. Dave is perfectly willing to do this video. I just need to work out a time when we can do it. I'm next seeing him on Friday, and today is Wednesday, Thursday the 17th. Oh, I'm seeing him tomorrow. But it's family quiz night, so he's taking part in that, so we won't have time to film it then. And then I don't think I'll see him until Christmas Eve, so next Thursday. So yeah, it may be in the new year, maybe. I don't know whether, or maybe even Christmas Eve. We might even, if we've got time and get drunk enough, we'll do it Christmas Eve. But yeah, so my New Year goals, I'll go through it in my main video, but it says it's really, throughout all of this, if I can complete European Bistro and the Orcas and get some stitches in these other projects, then I'll be happy. I've certainly got enough to keep me going throughout the year. And yeah, that's it really. So I will do my best to link in Jessie Marie Does Stuff for her video and her explanation. You can explain it so much better than I can. I'm sorry that this was rushed. It's 11 o'clock now, and I'm very aware that I've got a telephone appointment at 11:30 for I think it's some sort of speech lady regarding Poppy's speech development. Because for any new people, so Poppy has a communication and interaction delay, but through lockdown she's come on massively. So it's not something that I'm particularly worried about. I think by school she won't be that far behind if she's not already caught up. So yeah, it's just if they can offer any advice just to help her get there a little bit sooner, or some sort of practices that we can do to help her encourage her and that. Work's been quite busy actually. I've got quite a bit on this week. I've just done a statement this morning, so I just need to finalise that after this video, sorry, which will probably take me up to the call about 11:30. And yeah, so you should get this video today. So this is the difference between fibre and standard broadband, that my video for November maybe or October took me 2 days to upload on standard broadband. My last video took 45 minutes. So you should definitely get this video today. And I hope that I've encouraged some of you guys. I love to enable people. I'd love it that if some of you are taking on board this. Let me know if you think there are any other challenges that I've not thought of that might go with this, because I'm more than happy to swap some of these out, or something maybe a bit more fun that I've not thought of, like the 1,000 stitches in red and blue are a little bit different, because then I get to pick on whatever project. So do let me know if this does come up before. I am available over the weekend if anyone fancies a video chat and stitch. I have got Poppy with me, so I will say she's not with her dad on Sunday. I have got her all weekend. We obviously won't be going out anywhere because we're in tier 3. But yeah, if there's anyone that wants a video chat, if you're not already in the Milton Keynes retreat group, I'm sure we can work it out somehow. I don't know how, but let me know. Days or evenings. Evenings would be best because Poppy's in bed. But yeah, days I'm happy with as well. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. I hope you enjoyed sort of a little bit of a random video sort of what I plan to do next year. I would like to do more videos. Like if I can get enough progress in to do them every 2 or 3 weeks maybe, but we'll see. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching. For anyone new, thanks for subscribing. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas and an amazing New Year. So bye.